We learned tonight that Donald Trump will not face charges of inciting a riot in North Carolina where a black protester was sucker punched by a white Trump supporter. But that has not stopped Trump's rivals from calling him out for what they say is dangerous and incendiary rhetoric. On the eve of potentially decisive primaries, ABC's David Wright has been traveling with Trump.
Tonight on the campaign trail, anger management. Practically every stop, USA, USA. The candidate loses his patience, but keeps his cool.
Let him go. He'll go back home to mom, and she'll be angry at him.
Oh, my goodness, it's so good to be here.
Joined in Tampa today by America's most famous political hockey mom, who cried foul.
What we don't have time for is all that petty, punk-ass little thuggery stuff that's been going on with these quote-unquote protesters and the media being on the thug side. What the heck are you guys thinking, media? It doesn't make sense.
As the Trump campaign helps stoke America's outrage,
Get her out of here.
protesters have always been part of the cost of doing business.
Get her out. Get him out. Get out of here. Get him out.
That little catchphrase
Get him out of here. Get him out. Get him out of here.
is the candidate's version of what The Apprentice used to say.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
Different Trump reality show, same tried and true Trump brand. In that way, the protesters play right into his hands.
He pushes it up a little bit more, and then he tempers back. And we've seen him exercise this. It used to be simple dog whistles, and now he's kind of being more blatant with it. But that has been part of his shtick, if you will.
In Kansas City, forget Occupy Wall Street. It might as well have been Occupy Donald Trump. Outside the event, along Main Street, police built a Kansas City version of Trump's wall. On one side, you've got a lot of Bernie Sanders fans. On the other side, a lot of Donald Trump fans. And a lot of cops in between.
Push it back.
All of the divisions Trump rails about suddenly conjured up on the streets of an American city. The cops used horses for crowd control. And when that didn't work, they brought out the pepper spray. I've got a mouthful of pepper spray. We gotta be careful here. Some of the protesters clearly had some experience with pepper spray.
We got a guy right here. He needs it bad. We got you. Give it 2 seconds.
All right, now listen. Put your face forward and just leave it there. You go ahead and stand up now, okay?
Keep your eyes open.
They had gallons of milk candy to neutralize the sting. Kind of gives a whole new meaning to the phrase, feeling the burn. The person you had to feel sorry for was the woman selling Trump memorabilia. What did people do to you?
They spit on our stuff.
Nobody was changing anyone's mind here. And why do you feel it's important to make your voice heard?
We're watching the beginning of a new Third Reich. These people are fascists.
One side was calling the other fascists, the other calling them communists. Trump himself has been criticized for egging his supporters on. Do you think he deserves any of the blame?
He doesn't egg his supporters on. What it comes down to is people have a personal responsibility to keep themselves under control.
The violence isn't just outside the rallies, it's inside them as well. The Trump supporter in Fayetteville took it upon himself to cold cock a protester. Then told Inside Edition the protester got off easy.
Yes, he deserved it. The next time we see him, we might have to kill him.
Tonight, the Trump campaign issued a statement insisting it is the protesters and agitators who are in violation, not Mr. Trump or the campaign.
A candidate for president of the United States should condemn violence, not encourage violence.
You know, when you are inciting mob violence, which is what Trump is doing in those clips, there's a lot of memories that people have. You know, they're in the DNA. People remember mob violence that led to lynching.
Trump's rallies are now in danger of becoming flash mobs. On Friday, forcing Trump to cancel his rally in Chicago out of safety concerns.
Tonight's rally will be postponed until another day.
Justifiable safety concerns, it would seem, judging from the clash that ensued between Trump supporters and the demonstrators. Then, Saturday in Dayton, Ohio, a protester leapt over the barricade, rushing the podium. A scary moment for Trump and his Secret Service detail, who quickly tackled the guy and frog marched him out.
Thank you for the warning.
I was ready for them, but it's much easier if the cops do it, don't they?
America has been here before, but not for a long while.
You came for trouble and you got it. That's right. You came for it and you got it.
In 1968, former Alabama Governor George Wallace faced Trump-level protests.
I'm going to have you taken out of here. You understand that?
Sound familiar?
Get him out of here. He's all mouth. He's all mouth. Get him out.
Like Trump, George Wallace also blasted the media for accusing him of inciting the crowds.
Well, I want to tell these newspaper editors, if you think we are causing the trouble, you ought to have your head bored for the hollow horn.
If I say don't hurt him, then the press says, well, Trump isn't as tough as he used to be. Can you believe this?
George Wallace was shot in 1972, and so we have a history of these ends usually don't come out well, and usually there's something catastrophic that happens.
It's unlikely that any of this anger management problem will hurt Trump's results tomorrow.
We're going to win, win, win. We're going to win so much you're going to get sick and tired of it.
If you're waiting for him to change his tone or his message, don't hold your breath. I'm David Wright for Nightline in Miami.